Hey guys, welcome back again to another video. You're not expecting. Were you expecting this video? No, you're not. So guys, today's video I'll be telling you about 20 documents that you actually need for student visa application. I know it's that time of the month, like of the year, that you all are planning to jack back through study routes, and we all know that most of you now say you want to go study, but then let me know cast updates. So guys, in today's video we're gonna be talking about, let me face this side. I don't know. Documents you actually need for your UK study visa. Are you guys ready? So the first on my list is international passport. Where are you going without your international passport? So most times, though you don't need your international passport for admission though, but it's always good for you to get ready so that once you get your passport, because you actually need your passport to make payment, your payment deposit, because you actually need your passport to actually make your tuition deposit. So it's always good for you to make sure your passport is ready before you actually start your admission, or you can just register for your passport while you start your admission. So the next one, this is CAS. They actually call it certificate of, I don't even know, I'll be typing it on the screen. So this one is more like your admission letter. This one is just to certify that you've actually gotten an admission from a credible university, and then to be showing your name, your course, the duration of your course, and then your tuition fee, the status of your tuition fee, if you've paid or not, like all this. This one will just basically show the document, all the information about your admission cost and everything. So this one is actually issued to you from your school, at your school. So the next one, this is bank statement, and this cash you will get it only when you've paid your tuition deposit. So when you've sent your documents for applying for what's it called, admission, after you paid your tuition deposit, right? I have a video about where I talked about fastest bank in Nigeria or Africa you can use for tuition fee deposit, types of method, fastest method you can use for tuition fee deposit. Just click any country that you're going to, just click the playlist in my description box. You see the video there. So next my list is bank statement. Yeah, you actually need bank statement. That's to show that you are able to pay your remaining tuition fee, and you'll be able to like fend for yourself, cater for yourself in the next few months in the country you're going to. So yeah, okay, so I have a video where I talked about total cost of relocation with study visa in the UK. Just click my UK playlist, you'll be seeing the documents there. You actually be seeing the document there, and the cost there. So bank statement, and this bank statement should actually contain the money, and this money should have stayed in your account for at least 28 days before you actually apply for your visa, right? And again, another thing is, you might want to ask, which bank statement can you use? You can use your bank statement access sponsor, you can use your spouse or your parents, but most importantly, it's always better to use your own bank statement, but then you can still use your parents. Anything aside that, UK does not accept bank statement for uncle, cousin, brother, anything. No, the money has to be in your account or your spouse's account, or most probably the applicant's account, but then you can use your parent account, anything. So the next one on this is your certificate, whether your BSc, whether your master's, whether your PhD, depending on whatever you're going for. So the next one on this is your Y certificate, obviously. The next one on this is transcript. So if you have your BSc, you need your transcripts. If you're going for masters, you need your BSc transcript. If you're going for PhD, you need your master's transcript. So the next one on my list is tuberculosis test. I have a video on that I've made about how to do your tuberculosis test certificate in Nigeria. Make sure to click my UK playlist, you see the video. The next on my list is marriage certificate. So if you're married, hold your marriage certificate, and then marriage certificate. And then if you're divorced, hold your divorce paper. Another thing is, even if you're married and you're not going with your family or with your husband or with your wife, make sure you declare to the immigration that you're married. That's one mistake people used to make, because the thing is, when you get to the UK and everything, you start feeling lonely, the need for your family to come. So if you've told the immigration that you are single, there's no how you can bring your wife, because you better be single for life. So even if you're married and you're not going with your family and you have kids, make sure to declare it in your visa form. So the next one is bank birth certificate. So the birth certificate is to prove your origin or your nationality, where you are from, and every other thing. Yeah. The another one on my list is local government of origin, to prove local government of, but that one is not like important. It's more like a subordinate document. If you have it, put it. If you don't have it, don't put it. Next one, this is work reference. So somehow, because of the way UK actually works, you actually need work reference. For example, if you're going for masters, if you're going for PhD, masters, PhD, somehow you have to prove like what have you been doing for the past how many years that you're not in school and everything. So you actually need your reference. But most important, this reference is actually, maybe you need it most times for your school application, right? When you actually apply to this school. So you need your work reference and then letter of employment, when they actually employ you, when they employ you to the wherever you are working. And so this work reference and letter of employment is for people with study gap. That's why I said, for example, if you finish your BSc in 2012 and then you're planning to have masters 2022, to be like, okay, those years, what were you doing? So a way to actually prove your study gap is through your employment letter, employment history, your CV, then your payment slip. Like when your organization was paying money into your account, to be sure that yes, you were really actually working it during the duration of time. So even, for example, if you had your education 2012 and then you're going for masters 2022, that's like 10 years difference. So in that 10 years, you might have worked with like 2 or 3 companies, even at that. So you just have to like collect everything. Just write everything in your CV. You might just show the recent ones or just print out bank statement for those ones. And even if you are paying by hand, it does not really mean shall make sure that it reflects in your, or you just it reflects in your CV, just to show what you've been doing all these years. So the next on my list, so your work reference, people with study gap. I don't even know what I'm saying. People with study gap, So you take your work reference, letter of employment, right? Then your pay slip to show them that this is what you've been doing. So you could actually be, and maybe you have had your own business, you set up your own business. So in that view, what you will have is your CAC registration, your tax, but we're not a pay tax for Nigeria. Carry your CAC registration, carry your bank statement where customers used to pay money inside their bank. Your bank statement, just to show that this is what I've been doing since way BC and all day school. And even if it's volunteer work you'll be doing, make sure you collect your employment reference or employment letter or letter of something from any of your employer that you've actually worked with. So the next one, this is online application. So you just go on gov.uk, fill the online application, pick student and everything. I have a video on that already. Make sure to click the link in my description box. Click UK, you see where I made a video about how to fill the visa form. Though I've talked about, I made video about how to fill the visa form for student visa, but it's the same thing with work visa. The next one is academic reference. So if you've had your BSc, right, you collect reference, your professor and everything like that. The next on my list is statement of purpose or letter of intent. What do you want to study? Why do you want to study this course? Why did you choose UK? What is your plan after studying? All those aspire to retire and everything. You shall write it. They call it statement of purpose or anything. So the next on my list is CV. I've talked about CV. Everything you've done all your life, everything, let it reflect in your CV. Next on my list is IELTS, English proficiency, but not all UK universities actually request for this, but some do, some do not, depending. The next one, this is, I don't know which I write for you. I don't know. So your visa form, you actually print out your visa form and then take it to all these documents. The next on my list is your IHS surcharge. That one you have to pay for it. I've made a video about it. Right, it is when you're filling your visa form, you see where to direct, you pay for your IHS surcharge, print out the receipt. Your IHS surcharge, you actually pay at the embassy, right? I think you pay in pounds. You pay IHS surcharge in pounds, then you pay visa fee in dollars. Whether or not you have to hold pounds and dollars. So the next on the list is your visa fee receipt. When you fill the form, you pay your visa fee through your card. Depending on the country you're watching me from, different country have different system. I don't know. Anyways, that brings us to the end of today's video. So guys, if you have any other thing you think I actually missed out, make sure to leave it in the comment section, and I love to hear from you. And birth certificate, of course, if you have children that you're actually going with, you take all their birth certificates, marriage certificate, divorce certificate, everything, that actually certified that you're actually their mother, that you did not want to go and steal them. And if it was a child that you actually adopt, you have to show them the certificate of adoption. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.